Our game of the week this week is another one from Nicola Canton at the Vibrant Music Teaching Studio, and this is called Key Kites. So you've got this lovely game board here. I think it goes that way, difficult to do it backwards. And this can be used from a first few lessons all the way up to much more advanced pianists who, or indeed any instrumentalist who's studying grade 5 theory. So we start off with a very simple note like that. What's that? Sorry, I always forget when it's the wrong way around. I'm gonna panic and say that's actually an F. I don't know if it's showing up and looks like a B, but it is definitely an F from where I am. Then there are figuring out things are sharps and flats, and the way we teach that at the studio is if you're walking along in bare feet and you stand on something sharp, what does your body do and what does your voice do? And children normally say, oh, ow. But actually I say, really? Would you say, oh, ow? Or would you say, ow? So the idea is when you step on something sharp, we go up, in that we're going up a semitone. And if you're driving along in your car and you suddenly get a flat tire, then it goes down a semitone. So that's a really, really good way to keep talking about sharps and flats at home. Then we've got keys where they're having to figure out if it's a sort of what this is. So that is actually a B flat or an A sharp. And again, that's a way to introduce the idea that some notes can have two names in that they are enharmonics. Again, that's a slightly more complicated idea, but a lot of kids can pick that up quite quickly. And then finally, it starts talking about key signatures. So then we have a look at the cycle of fifths and figure out how we can use that to figure out our key signatures really quickly. I do a lot of work on the cycle of fifths, almost from, you know, the first sort of 6 months of lessons, because I think it's really good for kids to be able to figure out what key they're in. If they're doing pop music, they need to be able to instantly say, oh, I'm in G minor, I know how that goes. And it also helps with loads of other different parts of theory. So if they can get their key signatures down, then loads of other things come way more easily later. So yeah, that's called Key Kites. We're keeping it in the studio for the next few weeks as I've just made it up, so it's quite exciting to be able to use it, as it's great to be using for multi-level, especially when we've got buddies who someone's perhaps a little bit more experienced than the other. Then they can be helping each other out and helping teach each other how to use the circle of fifths. And then of course, after you've done the circle of fifths, we can talk about Father Charles goes down and ends battle, battle ends and down goes Charles's father. But that is a story for another day. Have a lovely week. Bye.